Hello, hi, welcome back. It's been a while since I last did this. I was ill last week, and that's why I didn't upload because it was very painful to do anything that made me use my throat. I couldn't speak, I couldn't eat. That was quite painful. But we're back, we're good. We took our medicine, we took our antibiotics, and we're back. We're cool now, we're okay. And also, my back is a little painful. But, anyways, we're back, and yeah, how are you? That was very rude of me to just go right in and talk about myself. But I also want to hear about you as well. I hope you're doing good. I hope your days are going well. Mine hasn't been, but my days are now better. So we're good. And as always, I'm here to have a little chat because that's what I do. That's what I like to. No, that's what I enjoy to do. So it's been a while. I'm energized for some reason, and we're going to have a little chat. And the topic that I want to talk about today is, well, I don't think I can summarize the topic in a sentence, but let's start this way. We all, like everyone, is talking about the current situation of the world right now, and I think we can all kind of agree that the reason of the current situation, the current circumstances, are because of some poor decisions made by the leaders and higher up positions in the past, and how that affected and how they basically had a butterfly effect and caused the world that we're living in right now to be such a chaotic place. So that's what's going on. You can choose your side and choose someone to blame, choose one side to blame, choose the other side to blame, and you can be in the either side of the spectrum, but it still doesn't change the fact that the current situation of the world is quite chaotic. Like, at the base, like basically the main problem is that we are unable to agree upon any solution about any problems. We lost that ability to agree upon something. That's the main thing, and that has more ramifications that lead to other problems, but that I think could be the main problem. And also, I think, this is my opinion, you may not agree from your political view, but I think some of the problems that we are facing now are because of some greed of some other people. Like, do you know what I mean? Some people had some uncontrolled greed, some uncontrolled desires, and they went after those, and because of that, we're paying the price of their uncontrolled greed. And yes, we can argue about this, we can analyze this situation, we can make assumptions about this, but still, this is what happened in the past, and I think, in my opinion, that is the main thing that we are facing the consequences of. So because of that, you may wonder, because I did, over those where more grounded people, more wise people were the ones that were leading the way. because corruption is a huge problem right now. We have so many problems about so many political systems, so many financial systems, so many problems about so many production lines. And what would happen if some people that knew what they were doing or what they are doing were in the lead in those situations? What would have happened? Because we are not in lack of those people. To compare with human past, to compare with human history, we have never been more educated and never been more qualified. We also have so many specializations, and we have so many specialized people about so many important and nuanced topics. But still, we fell. I'm not going to say we are falling, but we fell for the ways of the people that were greedy in the past. It looks like this is kind of changing in a very slow and agonizing way. I think it is agonizing for some people. It is because it is for me in some ways. And this happened in the past. It is changing now. But it doesn't stop me wonder about an alternative past and an alternative future. I think wondering about this is important is because there are going to be always greedy people. There are going to be always people that are not satisfied with what they have. That is in a way a very human thing. That is human nature in some ways. But if we figure out a way to overcome this, if we figure out a way to solve this problem and kind of find a way to control these uncontrolled people, or with these possibly uncontrollable people, maybe we can have solutions for upcoming and unheard of problems. This might sound very restrictive on freedom, but maybe having a system and having, maybe not a hierarchy, but having organizing the society in a way, not like this way, but like this way, because we don't have to be on the vertical level, but we can be all equals or on the same level, but we can have different duties and different responsibilities, and we at the same time also have the same responsibilities for some other things. And if we figure out a way to organize this, then maybe we wouldn't need this. Maybe. That is the place where I'm coming from. I don't think we should have a societal structure where people are low and high, but we can have a societal structure where people have accountability and responsibility. I don't know. I'm not starting a new political system. I just want to think about this because, I don't know, psychologically as well, it is quite interesting because, if we're talking about Freudian psychology, these people that we're talking about who are very greedy and very uncontrollable, quite fascinating way, present very manners, very mannerism in a way, they're very uncontrollable. They take action with their instincts and with very little thought, and they react with their emotions, and they're very reactive in some ways, and sometimes it is quite harmful. They can be also very thoughtful and planning and more detailed to get to what they want and what they desire. And then if you think about the point where we arrived in human history, it didn't take us a very short time for us to come here. We really had our time. Like capitalism had some time to be built and developed, and these systems, these companies, these industries had some time to be planned and built full blown, like getting completed. It took some time. So this didn't really happen in a very short time. If you think about it, it took centuries basically. Maybe we're talking about like 5 centuries. If you think about it, if you think about how the system started in the very minimal way, and that is a very determined way. That is a very determined path, if you think about it. So maybe then we have this many wise people, qualified people, educated people, but maybe those people are not as good as those other people who are greedy at being determined and going after what they believe is right. Because these greedy people think that it's right to run after these material or these superficial things, and they think that it is right to step on other people to reach these things. But maybe if we had more people who were quite advocates about being right and being fair and being understanding and being there for each other, maybe we wouldn't have this problem, because then maybe it would cancel all those other people out. There are also some conspiracies that those people had some campaigns that changed the perspective of the population on humane causes and humane problems, humane issues, and maybe yes, that could have also had some things as well. But still, maybe if we had more people who were determined about being fair and being understanding and being mainly kind, being basically kind, maybe we wouldn't have this many problems. And maybe the solution also lies here. Maybe we really need to be determined about what we want, how we want it, how we're going to do it, and that determination needs to come from experience and examination, and it also seems like it needs to come from accountability as well. Because yes, progression is a very human thing, but it also requires us to be accountable. It requires us to be learning from our mistakes. We have the right to make mistakes, but we also have the responsibility of correcting those mistakes, because as adults we have responsibilities and we have the responsibility of being accountable. And if our path is running over something and it's hurting something, it's damaging something, then as adult humans we then have the responsibility of correcting that or fixing that. And we also have the capacity and the ability to do that. So maybe not running away from these things and going after these things and solving them could solve so many of the problems that we're facing. And in my opinion, this is quite a personal opinion, but if so many people practice these things, these responsibilities, then many other people would be understanding of each other, because if so many people are considerate about their responsibilities, then they would be understanding of other people, because they would think that the other person is quite considerate about their responsibilities. It was hard to say that, anyways. So they would understand them, and if so many, also this would also have the benefit of peer pressure, because if so many people had the consideration of responsibilities, then other people would look at them and feel pressure to do the same in a way. This is very basic psychology, and this is a very basic thought, but maybe the solution lies here. Maybe we can start from here, and we can see where we go. We can make mistakes, we can correct them, we can examine the way we're going, we can see the way the things are going, and we can make corrections as we go along. And this may be the reason why we had so many problems in the past, or we have so many problems from the past, but maybe the solution is also in the same place. Maybe this is a deficiency that we have as a society, as a species, and maybe we need to fix that deficiency, fix that problem, fix this accountability and responsibility problem, and we should be considerate about what we're doing, and then maybe the rest will fall into place, fall into a more comfortable place, where we have a comfortable surface to work on, basically, not the chaotic and very rigid and very hard place that many of us are facing right now. So yeah, this was a very little and kind of heated debate about some things. I still cannot summarize what I talked about. It was fixing the problems that we're facing right now, probably, maybe. Not quite, but it could be. So yeah, if you did watch until the end, thanks for watching it. I'm very glad that you did, if you did. And if you enjoyed it, please let me know by leaving a like down below. And if you did not like this video, that's very okay. And still, I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel to see if the future videos that I will upload are your cup of tea, or you can check my past videos on my channel to see if they're your type of videos. And if you like this video, I don't think it is going to be rude of me to still tell you to subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this. And please let me know any of your opinions down in the comments respectfully, so that we can have conversations about these things. It could be fun and could be nice, and I would really like to do that. I would really like to hear about your opinions. And other than that, take care of yourselves until I see you next time. That was a weird sentence, but I said it anyways. And yes, thank you so much for sticking with me, and I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye.